I'm going to go with the tallest microphone. So that's me. That's my cartoon head. And for 16 years now, I've been making thinking putty, which is just like the putty that you remember as being a kid, except now it glows in the dark and it's magnetic and it crawls over to the magnet and it eats it. And I started this business, like I said, 16 years ago, and that was my business plan. And with my wife, and first in our newlywed apartment, and then my parents' basement, and then our new house, and finally we got so big and we got to a point where people really liked the product. It was great. Do we outsource? Do we build a factory? We were working 20-hour days, 7 days a week. We couldn't do it. I didn't want to do either of those. I didn't want to give away the work, and I was afraid to sign a lease. So we decided to do something a little different, and it's something that really I think has worked out pretty well for us. When I was in high school, I worked at a dog tag factory. We sat with metal stamping machines, and we would get little slips in the mail and type out Muffy and Rover. And what I realized wasn't the secrets of the dog tag business. It was in the lunchroom realizing that pretty much everyone who worked there full-time, they weren't high school, they hated their jobs. And they were always looking for new jobs. And the churn was incredible. There were a few people, though, who liked their jobs. And those were the people who worked there who had intellectual disabilities. They loved it. They were proud of it. They came in every Monday with a spring in their step. And so when we came to our choice, that's the route we decided to go, instead of outsourcing it over to Asia. We started working with a work center, Lynch Homes in Malvern, PA, and the original results were a little disappointing. Things were coming back dirty. Things were coming back weighed wrong. The stickers didn't line up. So, okay, we throw all that away. We try again. That's our customer service department, Elizabeth. She's hearing it from the customers. We need to keep shipping products. We don't have time to figure this out. You go, you sit down with them, you work it out. It takes time. You need to be patient. But if you're patient, it clicks. And then you have a match. And we had found our factory. And in our factory, not only were they making all the tins and making the putty itself and assembling it, but then we outsourced our pick and pack. So all of the orders that are coming in on the website now are going out and they're packing it up. And we put a map up with little pins so you could see where all over the world they were going. People who had very limited capability to even understand what a world map was felt proud of the work they were doing. And it came at a very opportune time because this was when all of the manufacturing base of America was leaving. And the people at the bottom, the people who did assembly work, had nothing to do because all of the work was gone. And in fact, even if it was still made here in the United States, it was cheaper to ship it to Asia, have it assembled and packaged, and then shipped right back to the United States to go on a store shelf. That was cheaper, and it still is. Well, we were very lucky. People liked the product. It was good. It was fun. A few of you have it on your desks. And we were growing, and we were growing, and we're growing, and we kept the work coming. And they loved the work. They used to call me on my personal cell phone. When are you sending more work? We love it. We want to do more. Eventually, we were able to grow so that today, we employ over 500 mentally and physically handicapped workers across the Philadelphia area in these different work centers. And Monday through Friday, they put that putty together every single day. And for some of them, it's that real work opportunity for them to work out of the work center, to get that vocational skill set so they can go into the real world. For others, that's not going to happen. That's just life. But it's okay because their identity is so tied up in what they're doing. So when they go shopping with their family and they go to the mall and they see that store display and it's right up front with a premium made in the USA American product, they say, I made that. I made that. And people want to buy it. And they are. And it means so much. And it gives such a sense of purpose to them. And who knows where we're going in the future, but we're going to keep at it. We're going to keep going. The reason I'm here isn't to tell you about what I'm doing. Because I'm doing what I do, and I do it because I do it. But some of you are creative. Some of you are inventors. Some of you are future or current entrepreneurs. And when it comes time for you to start building out your business, think about the mentally and physically handicapped who are in the city of Philadelphia and around the city who have the hardest time finding work. And think about them, because what they can offer you is the hardest thing it is for any employer to find in its employees, and that is loyalty, commitment, and pride in a job well done. Thank you very much. Thank you.